you can. Aqua, 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 aqua.
We're going to go through the various partner workouts now. The first one we're doing is rock and roll. So you can either do it with the noodle or you can do it with the dumbbells like James has got. And as you push through, the partners are facing each other. Rock and roll obviously with both legs off the ground, but we're going to demonstrate with one leg. And you're going to push the dumbbells or the noodles together, reach out and push together, and then the legs are swinging through and the feet touch, and then you push through and the flotation touches, and then the legs touch, and then the dumbbells or the noodle, legs touch, dumbbells and noodles. But remember, that's both legs touching as you swing through, and it's a strong abdominal workout. Also, what you can do is you can alternate that. So James's feet will touch my noodle or dumbbells, and then my feet will touch his noodles or dumbbells. So as he swings his legs forward, he touches my noodle, and then as I swing my legs forward, I touch his dumbbells. And you swing through, and again, it's all about timing. And the fact that you're working in pairs means that you have to wait. So sometimes holding and bracing in this position and slowing it down works the abdominals much, much harder. Just remember when you're working the dumbbells, that the dumbbells are working all the way in a full range of motion. Big, strong swing. And when you're lifting your belly up to the water, try and get your belly button up as high as you can. Okay, another challenging but fun partner workout is when one partner has the noodle under their arms, they're suspended in the water and their legs start cycling. So you're keeping your heels up high, bracing through the abs so that they keep the knees up high in front of the body. And then Joshua is going to be held by the noodle. I'm going to hold the noodle behind and we're pushing forward. Joshua cycles and I'm pushing and running, strong action. The harder version of the wheelchair race is for the person in the front, so Joshua is going to make it a little bit harder for himself now. By instead of cycling with his legs, he's going to go into a flutter kick, a straight leg flutter kick, like he's starting right now. And then by Joshua using a flutter kick, he's actually adding resistance for the person running behind. So when I'm running behind and pushing through the noodle, it's going to make it much harder for me to push Joshua forward because he's trying to pull and push the momentum back. So the resistance is making the exercise a lot harder for the runner to push forward through the water. Okay, another variation to the wheelchair races is the person behind is going to take their legs off the ground. So they're going to go into a crawling action, similar to when you're rolling bells and crawling with the legs. You're going to take your legs off the floor. You can have a noodle under the body. So the person behind can have a noodle also, and the noodle can be under their body. Then they grab the noodle of the person in front. They take their legs off the ground and it goes into a crawling action. So the person in front is cycling and traveling forward. The person behind is crawling with the legs working in and out, alternating, and the forward movement is happening for both. Then to make that even harder, Josh can go into a flutter kick. So the person in front goes into a flutter kick, and the person behind is then being challenged because they're still trying to work forward with that crawling action. But because of the backward movement of the flutter kick and the person kicking, then there's a bit of a battle going between the person in the front and person in the back. And whoever is working hardest is going to move their partner forward if the person behind is working harder. Or if the powerful flutter kick moves, then that might move the second person behind backwards. All right, another partner workout is when you work breaststroke arms and you're working your partner, so you're looking face to face with your partner. Put feet up so the soles of the feet and the heels are touching, and then both people are doing breaststroke arms and it becomes a bit of a battle. So the competitive spirit of your partner might come out and you're working as hard as you can with pulling breaststroke arms to force you forward and then force your partner backwards. Whoever's got the strongest breaststroke arm will be moving their partner backwards and you'll all be moving together. The feet must stay attached the whole time though, don't let the feet come apart. By both of you working breaststroke arms, your forces should be coming towards each other and keeping the feet together. another partner workout is where you pair up people and they're back to back. Very important. We can't show you properly because we're on chairs, but your lower back as well as your shoulders are touching. Perfect posture. Legs out straight. You've got the noodle under your arms, and we're working reverse breaststroke arms, and Laura and I are now flutter kicking with our legs out straight, pushing the water up to kicking up, so the water is going up to the surface of the water, and we're trying to force each other backwards. So I'm trying to push Laura that way, Laura's trying to push me that way. Again, it's working on competitive spirit to work really hard with the arms and with the legs. If you wish, you can take the arms away, cross them on the chest, and kick the legs as hard as you can, so it's only the legs that are working, and then you can hold the legs still and work the arms only, so that the arms are working hard and the legs are staying still. Abdominals are working hard to keep the legs up in position. Another variation of the face-to-face and then the back-to-back is to have one facing away and the other looking towards the back of their partner. You can put your feet up against the lower back of your partner in front, and they're working reverse breaststroke arms and flutter kicking like Laura's doing. I've got my feet up against the lower back, Laura's lower back, and I'm working breaststroke arms. So she's trying to push me backwards with a flutter kick and reverse arms. I'm trying to push her forward with breaststroke arms. If you want to make it a little bit harder for Laura, she can cross her hands on her chest and just kick only, so then her legs are working against my arms. And then if you want to make it harder for me, again, the person behind, then Laura can bring her arms back in and work against